Hello, welcome back to take 444. Another dose of psychedelic goodness. We're still in the bees, and we're going from modern to old school and everywhere in between this time. So we're starting with something that came out just a couple of years ago. This is Bhopal's Flowers and Alstroemeria, I think it's called. So this is a Canadian band, I think. This came out in 2021 or 2022 on Sugarbush Records, which is an English label. It's Sunshine Psych Pop double album. That's the label. It's good stuff. It's there's plenty of stuff online on YouTube of them playing, and they're really good. Highly recommended if you like psychedelic pop with a new flavour. Give it a listen. Next one from 1991, I believe it was. This is from Scotland, could be 1990. This is on Imaginary Records. This is the Batchelor Pad and Tales of Hoffman. So this came out in 1990 on Imaginary. That's the label. Imaginary putting out lots of psych albums at the time, covers and such like. So this is psych pop with the emphasis on psychedelic. It's good stuff, not shown at all, but it's a good record. Check it out. Now my one and only, a rather poor copy of Edgar Broughton Band, best of Edgar Broughton. Out Demons Out. I don't have any of their other albums, but this has probably got all I would ever want from them. A bit of a festival band from the 70s. This came out in '86 on EMI Harvest. Their most famous song was Out Demons Out. They also did a good version of Apache. So that's the Harvest, the Black Harvest label there. Edgar Broughton Band. They were, I don't know, stopped gigging now, but they were gigging up until only a few years ago. So next we have, going back to 1968, fantastic sleeve there. This is Evening of the Magician by Randy Burns from Connecticut. This is Acid Folk. This is a reissue on Enabling Works Records. That's their label, and it's really good. It's a really good acid folk record, recorded in early 1968. It says on the back. There's Randy, and I've never come across an original, but I would pick one up if I could, if it's cheap enough. Definitely worth checking out if you like that genre. Next we have something from '68 again. This is Boutwijn de Groot. This is Picnic. Picnic's the name of the album. This is a Dutch group. Well, it's actually a one-man band really, but it was a studio project. I think he was a bit of a pop star before this, and this was his response to Sgt. Pepper. So it's a concept album about a picnic. The cover is by The Fool, who did all the Fab Four and Clapton's guitar and all of that sort of thing. And it's, I can't understand any of it because it's all sung in Dutch, but it's very good. It's an experimental pop, Sgt. Pepperish kind of record, and if you dig that, you'd like this. Check it out. It's on Decca. There we go. They're not easy to find, certainly probably not in the States. Not even sure if it was issued in the States. Next we have famous record Bohemian Vendetta from New York, 1968. This is a reissue. I don't have, this is on Tapestry of Delights. I don't have the The original, which way should it be? That way. I don't have an original. They're quite hard to get hold of over here. Probably not so in the States, but on mainstream, good fuzzed out garage psych. There's a couple of covers on here which normally you would think were the weak link, but actually they're really rather good. So they've got some guts to cover. I can't get no satisfaction, but actually it's really good. It's slowed down and lots of fuzz guitar in it, and I really like it. The same goes for House of the Rising Sun. Normally those two would put you off, but actually they're really well worth hearing. This is on Tapestry of Delights Records, and yeah, highly recommended on mainstream, as I say. Next up is an OG of the Boston Tea Party on Flick Disc. This is the Flick Disc label, great label that. Where is it? That way around. Great label. So this is from '68. Although they're called the Boston Tea Party, they're actually based and come from California, I believe. It's a good psych pop album. Nothing truly exceptional in it, but it's definitely worth getting if you can. It's got great sleeve, very much of its time. If you can find it cheaply, I'd heartily recommend picking it up, and hopefully you can get a copy that's rather better than mine. It's a bit battered, probably even played at a lot of parties back in the day. Next we have Between, and the Waters Opened, it's called. Between is the name of the band. They're a German band from Munich, I believe. This came out on Vertigo in 1972 or 3. This is a reissue on Wah Wah Records. That's the Wah Wah label with the Vertigo swirl on it. That's I'm surprised nobody's copyrighted that Vertigo swirl, but anyway. So this is a droney world music, a bit like Popol Vuh, and it's, I mean, you class it as krautrock, but it doesn't have any of the motoric beat or anything. It's drifting, droney psych, as I would say, and it's really good. Definitely worth picking up. Never seen an original. I think the band come from all over the place, although they were based in Munich. They may have some UK members as well. So yeah, on the hype label it says Frippen Eno or Taj Mahal Travellers. Yeah, definitely go along with all of that. A bit of world music in there as well, a bit of medieval chanting and stuff, and it's definitely worth investigating if that's your bag. Next we have one that's right up to date again. I only got this year after I saw Dom on Seeking a Thread show it and play it, and I was very impressed by it. This is the Bitchin Bajas and Switched On Ra. So this is covers of Sun Ra, who I absolutely love, and this is all synthesizer music. It's fantastic. It's a whole album of weird bloops and glitches and that kind of type of psych. If you can call it psychedelia, I would. I class lots of things as psychedelic if I'm in the right mood. And it's a great record. This is on Drag City, which is a terrific label. And probably still available because it only came out last year, I believe. So from one synthesizer album to the last one I'm going to show, which is from the 70s, and that's what's been playing in the background. That is this monster, Blake's New Jerusalem by Tim Blake. That's the fantastic back cover. Looks great with an oil wheel behind it. So this is Tim Blake was the guy who was playing with, he played with Hawkwind, but he definitely played with Gong in the 70s. And yeah, this whole side was taken up by New Jerusalem, and 4 tracks on the other side. And it's on Barclay Records. There, and it's great. So Tim Blake's Crystal Machine was the name of the band, and it's pretty out there. Quite influential, I believe, in keyboard circles. Not that I would know too much about that, but it's a good record, and definitely worth picking up if you can find a cheap copy. This one was £4.99, so it says on there. That's how much I paid for it back in the late 80s, I think. I don't think I'd heard of him, but I dug the back cover, so had to pick it up, and very good it is too. So that's all for now. There'll be some more soon, and we carry on with the bees. See you then. Bye.